I welcome you to Kharis tutorials. Today my name is Simeon Grace. Today we'll be doing a very simple style. It is a sleeveless gown with princess darts. We're going to use 2 yards of fabric to do the cutting. First, the measurements we're going to work with today are the length. We have the underbust length, which is 12. We have the full length to be 39. Okay, we have the bust to be 32, the band 26, the waist 28, and the hip is 34, while the shoulder is 13. Okay, at the base of our gown, we're going to attach a little gathers to it to complete the length. So the length now, we have 12, which is the underbust. Then we have 33, which is the half length. Then we have 39, which is the full length. Let's get to work. Now, as you know, we have to add 8 inches to every of our measurements, which is the bust, the band, the waist, and the hip. Okay, I've been receiving lots of comments about the 8 inches being added to our measurements. Okay, I'll just tell you that it is still the same thing as the normal measurements divided by 4 plus 2 inches, which is the sewing allowance. So we're going to add 8 inches and we'll fold our fabric with the highest measurements. So the highest measurement is the hip, which is 34. 34 plus 8 divided by 4 will give us 10.5. So I'm just going to fold the fabric now with 10.5. Okay, so we have a 10.5 folded. The next thing now is the length. I have the under bust, which is 12, so we have 13 with the sewing allowance. The half length is 33, and I have 34, which is with our sewing allowance. The shoulder is 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. It is a sleeveless gown, so we're not going to add to it. Then we have our 8.5, where we bring out the bust. The bust is 32 plus 8 divided by 4, we have 10. This is the under bust measurement, and after it we have the band. 26 plus 8 divided by 4, we have 8.5. Then we have the waist. 28 plus 8 divided by 4, we have 9. And the hip 34 plus 8 divided by 4, we have 10.5. So let's trace the measurements out. Now remember, we said it's a sleeveless gown, so I'm just going to reduce this, the 8.5, I'm going to reduce it to 7.5. 7.5. So from there I'm going to bring out the armhole this way, then we'll move to the bust. So now we can cut. Okay, we have the front now, so I'm just going to place the front to cut the back, adding 1 inch to it, which is the zip allowance. So let's do that now. Okay, so I have my 1 inch allowance and I'm just going to cut. Okay, now we're going to bring out the princess dart, and to do that we measure out 4 inches from the middle. And from the shoulder I have 4 inches. Let's bring out the shape. Okay, so now we can cut. So now we move to the neck. You can always decide the shape of the neck, the deepness and the wideness, but here I'll be using 5 inches for the deepness and 3 inches for the wideness. Bringing out the shape. That's for the front. And for the back, I have just 2 inches. So let's lengthen the shoulder. And the middle, that's the back. We're going to divide it into 2. That's for the zip allowance. Okay, that's the main part of the gown. I've cut out the princess dart, the neck, and I think we are done with this. Now we move to the down part of it, which is gathers. Okay, we've done the main part of our gown and we are left with the down part, which is gathers. Now the length, like I said, the full length is 39. We have the half length to be 33, and we have that already. So to complete the 39, we need just 6 inches. That's the remaining length. Okay, for the gathers now, you can always decide how many yards you want. That's how full you want it to be. But here I just need 2 yards. I'll be using 2 yards to bring out my gathers. So I have 2 yards for the wideness, then I have 6 inches for the length. But remember to add your sewing allowance. Okay, so I have this for my gathers. I have this for the gathers. Okay, that brings us to the end of the cutting. My name is Simeon Grace. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, HoAfricaTv, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Kharis Kreations. Don't forget to download my song. The link is on the description below. Thanks for watching Kharis tutorials. Till I see you next class. Bye.